when I wrote Zenvesting, and people would say, what's the essence of this book? I always would say, go to page 100 and read that story. And that story is about, this story I think tells all you need to know about economics and economic systems and democracies and functioning economic systems. And the story is this. There was this famous great monk, and he started a monastery. And he was very wise. And when he started his monastery, he had lived in other monasteries and lived in other systems. And a rule of their monastery was that to eat today, you had to work today. So everybody had to work every day. Because it saw how people not working could really influence bad behavior and cause a monastery or a system to slowly degrade. And so one day the senior monk that had founded this place went ill and was bedridden and refused to eat. And as the young monks would come and say, Master, Master, you're going to die. Eat my food. I will share my food with you. Please eat. And he'd say, our rule is to eat a day, you must work a day. And the young monks were just getting so worried, and they'd say, but Master, please, you have worked your whole life. I will share some of my food. You need to eat. And the master goes, to eat a day, you must work a day. Finally, one day, the young monks came into his room. They all lifted up his bed, carried his bed out to the vegetable garden, stuck it down, put a pile of rocks next to him, and the old monk lived out his days throwing rocks at crows, being useful, making sure that the crows didn't eat the vegetables. And everybody in society needs to be useful, whether it's the grandmother watching the kids or the grandfather helping teach that young kid how to ride a bike or just reading a story. We all need to be useful, and I think as a society we need to do that. There's always something that we can give, and that's the sign of a healthy society. There's always something, whether we're compensated for it or not is not important. And once we get away from that, depression sets in. The one thing that every therapist will agree is that a depressed person needs to be around people. They need to be out there doing stuff. They cannot go like this. They need to be out there. And and it's a slippery slope. And so if you look at that, that's to me the essence of healthy economies.